In this research summary, we will try to understand the factors that may participate in the purchase intention of university students towards skincare products. In the following slides, we will summarize the researchers' perception and findings of their research in the introduction to the main factors that researchers thought they might affect the purchase intention, and what is the objective of this research. We will go through the literature reviews conducted to support their claims, and what was the research methodology they used to collect the needed data, and what was the area of their research. Moreover, we will go through the limitation of this research and the future research recommendations by the researchers. Nowadays, the cosmetic industry in global market keeps on rising dramatically. Actually, it's one of the leading multi-billion-dollar business. It includes many products such as cleansers, toners, serums, moisturizers, foundations, compact powders, lipsticks, eyeliners, eyeshadows, mascaras, and blushers. Where skincare group is one of the most preferable and profitable groups in the global skincare market. In Malaysia, there is a rapid growth in skincare manufacturing and sales, where $407 million is spent on Malaysia's cosmetics alone. Many market researchers reported that global skincare market is expected to reach $179 billion by 2022, with compound annual growth rate 4.7% from 2016 to 2022. The objective of this research to define the factors that might contribute to the consumer intention to buy skincare products, especially the university students. The following factors are examined: brand awareness, brand loyalty, brand association, and perceived quality. In the literature review, the purchase intention was identified according to Fisherpin in 1977 as the individual's likeness to acquire a certain product, and it's also a crucial aspect in measuring the consumer behavior. It also was defined according to Blackwell in 2001 as what we think we will buy, and according to Mather in 1999, 4 items have been outlined for the purpose of evaluating the purchase intention. First item, I would purchase from this brand. The second item, I would completely consider purchasing from this brand. Third item, I would hope to purchase from this brand. And finally, I would totally plan to purchase from this brand. The first factor that might affect consumer purchase intention is the brand awareness. Brand awareness was defined by Eker in 1991 as the likelihood that a potential buyer can recognize the brand as a member of certain product category, and it encompasses several levels extending from mere brand recognition to brand dominance. Eker in 1992 considered brand awareness as a source of value creation for consumers. So, brand with a strong level of brand awareness indicates that it possesses a good reputation in the market and is simply accepted by the consumer, as mentioned by Gustafsson and Chaput in 2007. Brand awareness is associated with strengths of the brand in the consumer minds, could be enhanced by, first thing, promoting the product to consumers. Secondly, continuing visibility, which reinforces familiarity. Third thing, impressive association with related offering and buying experience. Keller in 1993 has conceptualized brand awareness into brand recognition and brand recall. In the brand recognition, which characterizes the extent to which the consumers are able to recognize the brand as being seen or heard when it cued. And in the brand recall, which pertain to the degree in which the brand is generated from the memory when clues such as product category or needs are presented as a cue. How Kotler and Keller in 2002 mentioned that both depth and breadth of a brand awareness are both crucial. According to Ecker in 1991 and Percy in 1992, a popular brand is more likely to be recognized and distinguished from other competitors and will have higher purchase intention compared to another brand with lower awareness. Also, it is crucial in offering consumer perceived risk and consumers' level of assurance about their buying decision. So, for the previous, we find that brand awareness has a positive influence on consumers' purchase intention towards skincare products. The second factor that might affect the purchase intention is the brand association. Brand is defined as positive or negative information attached to the brand in the consumer mind. For Kotler and Keller, it includes all brand-related thoughts, feelings, perceptions, smells, colors, music, pictures, experience, beliefs, and attitudes. In 1991, Ecker discovered that brand association offers some benefits to consumers by assisting them to retrieve information or differentiating the brand or creating positive attitude among consumers and generate reasons to purchase the brand. Bridges in 2000 argue that brand association for firms assist in differentiating and positioning their product as well as creating positive attitude and beliefs towards the brand. So brand association has a positive influence on the consumer purchase intention toward skincare products. The third factor that might affect the purchase intention of skincare products is the perceived quality. Perceived quality, according to Dethermel in 1988, is defined as the customer's general viewpoint toward the product or service of a brand. According to Ecker in 1991, positive perceived quality can impact customer choices, drive consumer purchase decision, facilitate differentiation of a brand, and enable the execution of a brand extension, allow firms to set a premium price, and it is significantly linked to the brand status and measure brand equity. So, perceived quality has a positive influence on consumer purchase intention toward skincare products. The fourth and the last factor in this research that might affect the purchase intention is the brand loyalty. It was defined by Ecker in 1991 as circumstances which displays the tendency of consumers to switch to another brand, particularly when this brand makes a change in price or product features. And according to Oliver, as a sense of commitment to constantly repurchase a favored product or service in the future, regardless of any marketing tactics or situational influences that may act upon switching behavior. According to Givalgi in 1997, brand loyalty can be understood according to three perspectives: behavioral perspective, attitudinal perspective, and choice perspective. In the behavioral perspective, it pertains to the number of purchases for certain brand, and for the attitudinal perspective, which associated with consumer preference and disposition toward a brand, and for the choice perspective that explained the reason why certain purchases or choices are made. From the previous, the researcher found a positive influence of brand loyalty on the consumer's purchase intention towards skincare products. In research methodology, the researchers conceptualize the key reason why skincare industry is on rise globally, and especially for the younger generations who are image-driven and who emphasize more on materialistic values. In the methodology, 150 university students in Malika, Malaysia, were recruited to examine young consumer behavior towards skincare products in this country. The study employed non-profitable convenience sampling, and data was collected using questionnaires that consisted of close-ended questions, as typically used in exploratory studies, as it is non-time consuming nor costly for random research samples. The questionnaire was designed to address the data ranging from respondent demographic information to all dependent and non-dependent variables. Measurements for all of the variables was designed in 5 points Likert scale, with 1 equal strongly disagree till 5 indicates strongly agree. The collected data were analyzed by Smart Plus to perform the measurement and structure model. For the results of this research, it reveals that respondent profile was 74.7% as females in the age of 18 to 21 years old, and the majority of the respondents were Chinese as 86.7%. It was also discovered that in the span of 1 year, the respondent mostly spent 51 to 100 ringgit Malaysia on skincare products, with a percent 30.7 and purchasing these products 3 to 4 times a year. The results reveal that all of the 4 variables, brand awareness, brand association, perceived quality, and brand loyalty, have a positive relationship with consumers' purchase intention. The implication of this research. This study is one of the academic works that discover a positive correlation between brand awareness, brand association, perceived quality, brand loyalty, and purchase intention. Although there have been similar papers that discussed the impact of brand equity components on consumer purchase intention, the investigation on the skincare industry is still not covered completely. So, the overview of the current situation in the skincare industry was also addressed in this study, making it a useful reference or data guideline for the forthcoming research. The research provides good information to manufacturing firms and provide understanding of the market trends and consumer performance. So, efficient marketing strategies and marketing mixes could be utilized to expand the market share of skincare products and profitability. For the limitations and the future recommendation, research method lacks the generalizability and representativeness of the sample as a whole population by focusing only on females youth on university. Research lacks the generalization of the cosmetic industry as a whole. This research comprises more Chinese females that respondents of different ethnicity and gender may have different purchasing behavior based on their preference, needs, and attention when making a purchase decision. Thanks for your attention and watching. Keep safe and sound.